Hey guys, I wanted to do a summer look. I know that summer's almost done with, but I have this really cool Stila palette that I bought a while back, and a look that I got a lot of compliments on. So I kind of wanted to share with you guys how I did it, and it's going to have this gold color. The blue color is going to be used under my eye, and this is going to be used in the crease. I'm pointing at it with my foundation brush, but don't mind that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since I have foundation on from earlier today and some mascara, just going to put a little bit in under my eyes to lighten those up. I could also use a concealer, but this is what's readily available to me at the moment. Okay, so I hope you guys can't hear my fan. I guess I'll find out after recording, since I am recording live. This is very frustrating. I'm just lightening up some areas that may have a little bit of redness or anything like that, and I'm using my Revlon Color Stay foundation, my favorite one, especially well, I like to use it during the summer. I like to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear during winter, which kind of doesn't make too much sense considering that the Double Wear is meant for someone who wants their makeup to stay put all day, which who doesn't, but sometimes if you have oily skin or you sweat your makeup off a lot, it works well. Definitely love that foundation. I think it's about $34, which is a pretty pricey foundation, but if you're like me and you have like that kind of skin that just sometimes it'll soak up the makeup, it's good to use. And I just like the finish for winter. I can't really explain why. I use my Color Stay as well. It just depends on the day what foundation. Um, Normally I stick with my Color Stay. During the summer I always use my Color Stay. I feel like it goes really well with my Clinique Compact. So I guess with what I had on my hand, I generously applied all over my face, and I'm using my MAC 190, which really needs to be washed. Okay, so since I did that, I'm just gonna get on with the eyes. I have mascara on a really thin layer from earlier today when I went to work. So I'm going to put primer, my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I believe it's just the classic one. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear well without like so much of my fan. Okay. Basically rub it all over your eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this gold color here, and I'm going to put that all over the lid with my Essence of Beauty brush. These Stila colors, I bought this palette for $28 at Ulta, and honestly it is like, wow, amazing how beautiful these colors are, how pigmented they are, how long they last. As you can see, a little bit definitely goes a long way when it comes to this. The only thing is the packaging isn't that great, because I've like, it kind of reminds me of like a paycheck book. Like you're supposed to put the flap underneath that, but I could never do it for the life of me. So I don't really travel with it, which kind of sucks that you can't travel with it, because I'm always like scratching the surface of the eyeshadows, as you can see, and it's not a messy palette, but it can be. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is go in with my crease brush, and I have the e.l.f. crease brush. I'm going to go in with this color here, and I'm just going to go from my crease, and you can just follow your bone, like literally just stick the brush in there. And then do the same to the other side. This is such a pretty beach look. You can do the whole V thing. I feel with this look, it's not necessarily necessary. I don't always do the outer V. Sometimes that just happens. Can't really explain that, but I don't intentionally do the outer V. Like, I've seen a lot of YouTubers do, like, they do this, they sweep it in. I don't. Maybe it comes out looking that way, either way, which is good for me. I just like to blend the color out. This is really rich, so you don't want there to be any harsh lines. Because we're using such beautiful, highly pigmented colors, I suggest going in on the brow bone with a really light color. This is the 28 Coastal Scents palette, and what I'll do is I'll just go in with it, with pretty much any white on there, right under the brow bone. Now, I know it looks just kind of like a neutral eye, but when we add the eyeliner, you're going to see how awesome it really is. Okay, so my Urban Decay eyeliner, I'm using the 24/7, and I'm also going to use the blue that's in there. You can use the blue instead of using the 24/7 flip side. That's what this is. It kind of, I guess the cap was off for a little bit in one of my makeup bags, and it kind of dried out. This is normally a very creamy, like, easy to apply to your waterline, and it's even kind of giving me grief now, which is annoying because these Urban Decay eyeliners work so well. I'm just like heating it up a little bit. If I can't get that to stick, I really am gonna go in with the eyeshadow. I don't think that it's gonna stick. So, like I suggested, you can just go in. You don't have to use this palette. Obviously, you can do this look with anything that you have. But this is what the key is for this look. My eye is watering from, not from the eyeshadow, but I'm pressing the color on my waterline. I don't think that all eyeshadows are safe to do this, and I honestly don't know. If you have very sensitive eyes, I don't recommend. You can just go underneath here. Underneath there. And do it that way. You don't have to do it the way that I did it. It doesn't really irritate my eye. And after that, I suggest applying some mascara. I'm just grabbing what I have ready for me. So I normally use the L'Oreal Double Extend, but I also like this one as well. And you see how much of a difference the mascara makes. You're gonna really go in here with some bronzer as well. Let's see how much time we have. Wow, I'm almost up. So there's gonna be a part 2 of how to do the rest of this look. Put your mascara on, and also line the top here with a black liner. I will just finish up what I can in the moment, which is why I know why, like, YouTube gurus are always putting on their mascara and their eyeliner when they're not on tape, because it's so much more easier to do. I'm never really, like, I don't want to say I'm never prepared, but it's always like I just throw my stuff to the side because I don't have much working space. I have a big armoire, or whatever you call them, and I'm using that, but I have so much stuff on here. I would suggest putting it very close to your eyelashes, and I would also suggest